Hi everyone, I'm just doing another video on strengthening fingers. The first one we looked at was rolling the stick over the top of the thumb and using the individual fingers. The next one was about using the fingers to pull the stick into the hand. So this one sort of uses that sort of motion there. Just using the thumb on the side like that and the index finger there as a support. It really does sort of move around a bit between the first two joints. So just to practice that, we do one finger at a time, just pulling it in. I'm just pulling it into the back of my palm there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the ring finger, and then pinky as well. And then obviously you can practice with all three fingers doing the same thing as well. You can also pull it in a bit closer like that. So I'm sort of tucking the index finger under to the thumb. There's not as much movement there, but you probably get a better idea of how it feels from there, and then eventually just extending the index finger out. The best way to start this exercise is just with a cushion in the middle there. So this could be my snare. I've just got my hands relaxed out in front of me, and I'm just using once again the fingers to lift the stick. Now I'm just doing that at the same time, but you can alternate. You'll notice that there is a small motion of turning of the forearm as well. So that certainly helps with this exercise. I'm just using the fingers here just to play on the cushion or snare. I'm just doing, obviously together, playing together. You can alternate as well. Now as you lower the hands, you can actually start to use the forearm rotation, which is used predominantly in the German grip. So from here, what I'm doing is I'm pulling the stick in, I'm striking, and then I'm flicking the stick back with my forearm. That's a good way to think of it. So basically from the starting position here, we close the hand, and that's the stick in. It's actually touching my back palm there. That's its home position there, and then we lift back up. So I'm almost closing the hand down and pulling the stick in as I strike, and then I lift with my arm, I throw it back. So it's 1, 2. So starting with a small movement, just the fingers. So my home position is just above the snare. Now this is where the fingers really come in handy because they're closing the hand down and they're gripping in, and I'm in full control of the stick at this point. I'm not clenching as I strike the snare. That will send a shockwave through the arm and can sort of cause future problems. I'm pulling the stick in. So I'm pulling the stick in, allowing it to bounce, and then getting to that home position there. From there I flick it open, so using the rotation of my forearm. But a lot of power here is actually in closing the hand down. The fingers are coming in like that. I hope you find this exercise helpful. If you've got any questions, once again, just send through an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again. Bye.